Hey everybody, it's Tia DeShay. Today is Sunday, March 20th, 2022. It is 11:42 a.m. This is the 40-day prosperity plan demonstration brought to you by Selah Leadership Academy for Creative and Intuitive Studies, LLC, an educational component of Tia DeShay, LLC. This video presentation and slide presentation is to serve as a supplement, not a substitute, for the Abundance book by John Randolph Price. You are encouraged to purchase this book to read it in detail and then come back to these presentations to serve as a supplement to what you are reading, not as a substitute. The agenda: the protection prayer, meditation, prosperity checklist, statement of principle, gratitude, and resources. Protection prayer by James Freeman. The light of God surrounds me. The love of God enfolds me. The power of God protects me. The presence of God watches over me. The mind of God guides me. The life of God flows through me. The laws of God direct me. The power of God abides within me. The joy of God uplifts me. The strength of God renews me. The beauty of God inspires me. Wherever I am, God is. Let it be as it was said and written unto you and unto me. It is done. Ashe and amen. Meditation. Let's take 3 breaths. Inhale, exhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. What do I know of God? God is life. Life is omnipresent. All is alive. I see this in the wonders of nature. I see this in myself. I am alive because I am life. My life is God's life. My life is God. I feel my livingness within me. I feel God. My awareness of God is growing. God is love. I feel love in my heart and know that this is the very Spirit of God flowing through my feeling nature. I cannot love without God. I love, therefore I am one with God. My understanding of God is growing. God is wisdom and intelligence. God is mind, and I sense the infinite knowingness of that mind within me. I think, I know, and that with which I think and know is God's mind and expression. My knowledge of God is growing. Where is God? God is where I am. God is what I am. I am an individualization of God, and the Spirit of God dwells within me as me. I am the light of the world. I turn within to the light and say, Thou art the Christ, the Spirit of the living God. You are my spirit, my soul, my body. When I look at thee, I see me, and I listen in the silence for the acknowledgement from within. I am now conscious of God, of my Christ self. I am the Christ of God, the truth of God, the self of God. Through this consciousness of the reality of me, I open the door to spirit. I draw into my mind and feeling nature the wholeness of spirit, the allness of God, and my consciousness is filled with the light of truth. I now know that there is nothing that I could truly desire that is not at this very moment standing at the door of my consciousness, ready to appear in my life and affairs. I have only to be conscious of this truth, and every need is met, every problem solved, every question answered. My consciousness of God within is all I will ever need for all eternity. Prosperity checklist. Is my primary interest in realizing the presence of God, or is it in meeting a financial problem? Am I still concentrating on the effect, money, or am I focusing my attention on cause, spirit? Am I willing to take my stand now and prove God once and for all as my all-sufficiency? Have I devoted the necessary time to meditating on the spirit within as the source of my prosperity? Am I conscious of the inner presence as my abundance? Do I have the understanding that my consciousness of the presence is my supply? Am I trying to demonstrate money or develop a greater consciousness of abundance? Have I accepted the truth that the living presence within me is my all-sufficiency and that the activity of this infinite mind is meeting my every need at this moment? Have I identified myself with my all-sufficient self so that I can say with great conviction, I am abundance? Knowing that my consciousness of the indwelling presence is my supply, can I now affirm and believe the truth that I have abundance? Can I see myself fulfilled and enjoying lavish abundance in my life and affairs? Have I truly expressed a feeling of love for the visions of wholeness and completeness that I see in my visualizations? Do I intuitively feel the Spirit? Do I intuitively feel that Spirit has manifest as my all-sufficiency even though the results may still be invisible? Have I spoken the word, it is done? Have I totally surrendered all my needs, desires, fears, and concerns to the presence within? Have I expressed a deep sense of gratitude to the Spirit within before my good comes forth into visible manifestation? Is my heart overflowing with thankfulness and joy the majority of my waking hours? Am I listening to the voice within for guidance and instructions regarding any action that I am to take in the outer world? Am I following thought with that action? Have I totally forgiven everyone and everything in my consciousness? Am I practicing unconditional love with everyone in my life? Have I maintained a state of secrecy regarding the use of scriptural principles in the demonstration of my supply? Knowing the reality within all and the truth about all, can I see everyone on this planet as abundantly supplied with every good thing regardless of appearances? Do I desire for everyone else that which I desire for myself? Am I a joyful giver? Do I freely share my money on a regular basis, knowing that as I give, so shall I receive, pressed down and running over? Have I done all that I can do to improve my relationship with my children? In my personal relationship with my mate or love partner, do I care more about his or her feelings and welfare than I do my own? Am I working to overcome any problems related to my sex life? Am I involved in a meaningful activity for creative self-expression? Am I working on my life path to see myself as whole and complete in every area of my life? The more questions you have answered yes, the richer you are in mind and manifestation. Statement of Principle, Day 9. When I am aware of the God self within me as my total fulfillment, I am totally fulfilled. I am now aware of this truth. I have found the secret of life, and I relax in the knowledge that the activity of divine abundance is eternally operating in my life. I simply have to be aware of the flow, the radiation of that creative energy, which is continuously, easily, and effortlessly pouring forth from my divine consciousness. I am now aware. I am now in the flow. I would like to say that this is day 9, obviously, of this 40-day prosperity plan demonstration. I've also been doing EFT tapping. I've also been doing my affirmations. I've also been listening to Reverend Ike. For the full moon, I did a releasing candle ritual, and I also did a cord cutting spell. So I say all of this to say that the way my body is moving the energy, it has manifested into a cold. Like I had aches yesterday, and today, like sneezing, runny nose. So I'm not saying that this will apply to everyone, but your body will respond to the energy. Your body will respond to this transformation. It will respond to the energy being transmuted. So just be mindful of how your body will respond to the energy that you're transmuting during this process and that you're releasing. Okay? So just be mindful of that. I wanted to bring that to your attention. It will affect people. It will affect everyone differently. For me, this is how my body is releasing the energy, or showing that it's transmuting that energy, moving that stagnant energy, those beliefs or thoughts of lack, limitation. It's just through a code. For someone else, it may be something different. But just be mindful of that. When we go through this journey, a lot of times we're not told this. We're not told how it will be manifested, how this energetic transmutation is going to manifest itself physically in our body. And I think it's important that we let people know that, so they know what they could possibly encounter on this journey of transformation. So once again, statement of principle, day 9. When I am aware of the God self within me as my total fulfillment, I am totally fulfilled. So the God within you, your God self, it doesn't halfway fulfill you. It doesn't give you a portion. It doesn't give you a piece of it, a piece of the pie. You get total fulfillment. The God within you is total fulfillment. Once you become aware, understand, and acknowledge that, you are totally fulfilled. You're not missing anything, nothing missing, nothing broken. You are totally fulfilled. And that the fulfillment will manifest itself in your life. I am now aware of this truth. I have found the secret of life, and I relax in the knowledge that the activity of divine abundance is eternally operating in my life. I simply have to be aware of the flow, the radiation of that creative energy, which is continuously, easily, and effortlessly pouring forth from my divine consciousness. I am now aware. I am now in the flow. All right, gratitude. Thank you for allowing Selah Leadership Academy for creative and intuitive studies in assisting you in your transformation. I do not take this lightly. We're on this journey together. We are on this journey together, and we are all helping transform the collective consciousness as we undergo this transformation. So once again, thank you for allowing Selah Leadership Academy for creative and intuitive studies in assisting you in your transformation. The resources, you can utilize my resources and services at tiadeshay.com. You can download the Mirror Moment app on iOS and Android. My Mirrored Moments app on iOS and Android. It talks about all things metaphysical, all things spiritual, all things related to African traditional religions, particularly Hoodoo, even though Hoodoo is technically not a religion, but it falls under the ATRs. I provide a card reading. I provide messages that I receive from Spirit on there. It's just a lot of really valuable information. You can take classes through the app. You can buy supplies. Download the app, Mirror Moments app on iOS and Android. You can take my classes on Udemy under Reverend Deandra Averhart. And also I am on Amazon, my books, Tia DeShay. If you put Tia DeShay in the search box on Amazon, you'll see my books. And there are more books coming. Matter of fact, today I'm going to work on editing 2 more books so I can add 2 more books to my Amazon library. So until next time, be blessed.